live just in time for Cinny.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome.
Yes, hello everyone. You say hello.
Hello, Orca. As you can see, we're running dungeon for great goodness.
Yes.
And there is a holiday that's currently going on. The problem is we've already done it in years past.
Which one is this?
The Maiden's Rhapsody, it's the FF11 crossover event. As opposed to the dungeon, or the new raid series.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember this.
Take it to a wall.
Okay. Yeah, okay. And that's not the original crossover.
No, that's the original. Or not
The one
not
where
the
you end up
original. The
fighting-
original was a series of fates
Yes.
that they no longer run.
I don't remember a different crossover. I do a little.
Yeah, it's basically you follow the one person who got misplaced around, and you get this nice set of Phoenix Asian armor. And at least I have that thing in my more, so we must have done it.
Okay. Never mind.
And there's my
my
ding.
Ah, so everything is 68 now. Hi Orca, hi Drago, hi Doodles. Ah yes, I have the eye patch of extra DPS.
Yes.
Enhanced in Avant. I want to take a look at that later.
Hello, Doodles. Hello, Drago. So yeah, 68.
Yeah, now, what do you want to start leveling with? Possibly Black Mage. It has, like, nothing visible on its bar.
I'm gonna beat things up.
You do this. Your favorite.
Yeah. Because I can punch people!
Punchy, punchy.
There's one.
Yes.
We're picking flowers for Anata.
Actually, we're getting resin.
Oh, that's right. We're getting resin. Resin for the kitty folk.
Eorzea. A perfect gift. That's right. This is to
create a bomb.
For them to craft things so they can that they will gift to the Anata to help smooth over trade negotiations.
See. Okay, my sound is good.
Yay. Sounds good to me.
I hope everyone has had a good day. We ended up helping Lota and Kaito do a whole bunch of stuff. You're not the person. No.
Nope.
We got them through the raid, we got them gear up tokens, and then we did some fun runs.
Yes.
How do you fare at Easton? You got your sap right here. Sorry, resin.
Resin filled to jar. Jar filled to the brim with tree resin.
Boring.
Yeah, well, they can't all be winners.
Good. This is more than enough. The Anatapa will be quite pleased. You may be surprised to know that we've had altercations with the Anata a time or two over territorial disputes. Thankfully, we've managed to settle things, and this bartering of goods helps maintain good relations. Thank you, and we can keep doing just that. Actually, I'm going to put my red mage boots on.
And we are going to do this one?
It's an interesting story chain before it even gets into the...
A new contender. Amraz Noon is in need of a skilled warrior. Okay, yeah, I kind of remember this chain. Ladonia, Rena, might I trouble you for a moment of your time? In recent days, a young seeker of the sun has seen fit to issue me several challenges to combat. I can only assume he means to assume the role of Noon and leader of our people. Tradition dictates the strongest among us must take the position, so I gladly face any who believe they are fit to lead. The problem, however, is this challenger is decidedly weak, yet no matter how many times I put him down, he refuses to concede. His invitations to duel were a mild annoyance at first, but I've come to find his single-minded determination to be intriguing. In fact, I was hoping you would consider training him. I realize how absurd it sounds to help my rival to be, but I am curious of his potential. If you would take him under your wing, he's likely loitering about the Verdala. Safe travels.
Good burps get Geishel greens! Ain't that right,
Yes.
peeps? Peep ignores me. He doesn't love me!
Oh no! Something need working? Yeah. Okay, so most of those come in at higher ranks than we have our chocobos at, and we're past 10?
Uh-huh.
I figured at least the base reactions would come in at 10, since you know, that's where things kind of get linked. We're currently at 14.
It's probably every full rank set.
Maybe?
Hello, swaggering seeker of the sun.
Actually, I want to check something first. No, poking doesn't work either. Who is? You're those adventurers that have been sauntering around the village. What do you want?
Actually, we're here to help. Yes, Yes, we are.
Emraz asked you to train me. I don't need his pity, and I certainly don't need you. And I'll prove it. After I beat you, Bloody, I'll defeat Emraz and take my rightful place as Noon.
Oh, you can try.
Really? We didn't even bother with the sound effects of beating him up.
No.
Damn it all! Why? Why am I so weak?
We probably did it in one hit.
Yeah. Alright, fine. If you mean to train me, then get on with it. That's what you came here for, isn't it? Good. After a few lessons from you, Emraz will wish he never sent you to me.
We'll see about that.
I refuse to end up like my father. I will become stronger, even if it means accepting help from my enemy. Where were we? Ah, I should probably introduce myself. You can call me Mzet.
Right, we'll call you Daddy Issues.
Ow.
I'm so
Now,
mean.
how about you show me what you can do? Hold on a minute. I didn't mean I wanted to fight again. I want to observe, preferably from a safe distance.
Fine, be that way.
Gazelle would make for a good fight. They graze nearby. Really? Let's be off. The word hopeless comes to mind.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, these are not Gazelle.
Of the two classes of FF critters, they belong to Swole.
There are 3 classes of FF critters. There are 3. Swole, Sturving, and Super Kawaii.
They should be close by. Do you see anything? I see a destination. Alpha Gazelle. Suddenly, I'm glad this isn't Legends Arceus.
That is just wrong.
Which part?
Manification and then melee rotation. That is just wrong.
Yes! 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 Well, now I can see why my beating earlier was so swift. I feel stronger just for having watched you fight. Maybe I can put some of those moves to use against Emraz. I need a moment to think. You can think. Down, but not out. Mzet looks ready to fight. Alright, I think I'm ready.
Are you sure you're ready?
The title of Noon is as good as mine.
Someone's gonna get an ass whooping.
Do you want the popcorn or do you want the broom and dustpan?
I think we're gonna need a broom and dustpan.
Yeah. I figure only one of us needs it. The other of us can just eat popcorn.
What, you're not gonna help?
That depends.
Fair.
I asked which you wanted. Did Eorzea get a little bit lost?
Yes. Yeah. He got his ass whooping before we even got here.
Not again.
You didn't train. Come on.
Why am I so weak? Do you not tire of this fool's errand? Tell me, why is it you seek the title of Noon? My father was Noon of the M tribe, till his title was stolen and we were driven out of the village. Then, just as I thought things were at their worst, he abandoned me. This is your fault. If you hadn't taken away his title, he'd still be here. I'll rip you limb from limb if I have to. You wait and see. His father was Noon as well. There was a time when the M tribe was led by 2 Noons. In the common tongue, it is often interpreted as chief of the tribe. But first and foremost, we are a father to our people. When our hunting grounds are vast and children many, it is sometimes necessary to have a second Noon, as we once did. After the Garleans invaded, however, our lands diminished, as did our numbers. We agreed only a single Noon was needed. Under normal circumstances, we would do battle, the loser abdicating their title. But his father relinquished it willingly, and left with him from the Peering Stones. We never heard from him again. Emzet, son of Maat, after all these years he returns. But why would his father leave him to survive on his own? Perhaps there is someone among our people, or the Anata, who know what became of him. Take Emzet with you and see what you can discern of his father's whereabouts. You're like to find him near the southern edge of Virjala.
Okay, let's go help the kitten out.
I wish he hadn't seen that. What a bloody mess I was. None of this would be happening if my father were still here. It wasn't easy growing up on my own. Once I become Noon, though, I'll finally get the respect and admiration I deserve.
I don't think it's gonna be as easy as you think it is, boy.
Hasn't been yet. I beg of you, help me defeat him, Raz. You don't need taking care of, you need looking after. Chocobo wrangling done?
Yes! Finally!
Make a man out of you. Zetia is ready to get into shape. Are you ready to whip me into shape? I've been thinking about how I need to improve. I'm fairly certain fending off attacks is my weak point. After all, both you and Emraz bested me with a single blow. It didn't even come to that. We didn't even get a sound effect. I think I have just the thing to practice defending myself. Follow me! Someone who keeps getting beaten up has a lot of energy.
He bounces good?
I suppose so. Did he eat the gum fruit?
I hope not. He'd be in a lot less pain if he did.
Yeah, well, he's in a lot less pain than I would expect, which is why I asked. Well, he had few problems crossing the bridge.
Oh god, it's this part. It's hard to forget this part.
Look what I found. Mark 42 grenades left behind by the Garleans. Can you believe it? Word has it you've dealt with them before, so I'm sure you know what these can do. Kill you. They'll be perfect for practicing my guard. No! Now take these grenades and throw them at me. No need to worry. I've already emptied out most of their explosive powder.
This is as bad as you think it is. Wilson, get out of there. What's my max range here? Okay, there's my max range.
Okay. Should empty them out a bit more. I mean, that was nothing. Go ahead, toss another. Oh, if you insist. It's a good thing we're also white mages. I think that one had more powder in than the last one.
You did it to yourself,
Not that
boy.
that's a bad thing, mind you. Hit me with another. I can take it. Yeah! I must have forgotten to empty out the powder. No, you'd be dead if that was true. And we just shrug.
Game logic!
But that just means the training will make me tougher. Why, I bet I could defeat Hemraz right now if I wanted.
No!
No. Or perhaps after a short break.
Better, but still no.
We'll be back after these messages. Honoring family. Eorzea is ready to reclaim what is rightfully his. Defending, slaying, Dragoon, and aiming. Those grenades took a toll on me, but I'm feeling much better. My ribs have taken on an unusual shade of purple, but I bet that means the training's working.
No! Means you're injured! Go to
means
a
you should be
surgeon!
in White Maid. I couldn't have come this far without you, though. It's only proper that I ask you come and see me finally take down Hemraz. What do you say? We'll be there with a stretcher.
I can't believe we're agreeing to this.
Thanks. You don't know how much this means to me. Let's head to the Peering Stones then. Hemraz won't know what hit him. This is true.
I may not be meat for brains, but even I know this is a stupid idea.
Yes! Yes, it means you're ready to serve with cornbread and potato salad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thankfully wiped most of this from my mind. Why are you reminding me of this quest chain?
This is hilariously bad.
And Zeth, have you come to challenge me once more for the title of Noon? I have, and this time I will defeat you. Go easy on him. He's got a few rocks loose in his head. Very well. Let us reconvene at the valley to the southeast. Reconvene? Are you afraid I'll shame you here in front of your people? No matter. Well, it looks like we're heading to the valley.
You're really gonna do this to the kid?
He's doing it where his shame won't be public. I take it he's asked you to bear witness to our battle. Very well. Pray go to the valley southeast of here. I will be along shortly.
Good burbs, get geisha greens! He doesn't even respond. He ignores me. Like, am I a bad bun? I tried to take care of my bow.
I know. They just don't seem to care about us. Marshmallow only likes me for my fingers.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, we need to show off the training animations at some point.
Yes, they're hilarious.
Why are we fighting out here of all places?
And they're different in different zones.
There you are. I was beginning to think you wouldn't show. Your time as Noon of the M Tribe ends today. Before we begin, Enzet, there's something you must know. What now? A terrible tale told to me by the Vera. 20 years ago, a Makoti of the M tribe traveling with a child happened upon their people. He claimed to be a Noon who relinquished his title to avoid creating discord within the tribe. Though no longer one of them, he planned to watch over them from afar. One fateful day, the local wildlife were afflicted with a strange illness that drove them into a frenzy. It was as if they were possessed, forming a monstrous herd storming toward the peering stones. He could not stand idly by and watch his former home be destroyed. And so he chose to face the beasts alone, leaving his child in the Anata's care. One after another, the beasts fell as he drove them into a nearby cavern. Yet he would not escape unscathed, for one of the creatures struck him with poison that would soon turn him to stone. His limbs growing stiff, he used the last of his strength to collapse the cave entrance. The remaining crevice that would have allowed their escape was blocked by his cold, petrified flesh. That man was Amat, your father. There are those who called him a coward for leaving, but in truth he was the bravest among us. Do you recall this blade? It has rested here ever since that fateful day your father gave his life to save us. My father's blade? So it's true then. I hated him for so long. Be strong, Mzet. You are your father's son, and one day you shall make a great Noon. But not this day. Forgive me. My memories of childhood are hazy, but I do recall being taken to an Anata village shortly after leaving the M tribe. Now I know why he left me all those years ago. He was a hero to the bitter end, fighting to protect our people. And now I would protect them too. I need to speak with Emraz. The sword does not seem to be in the main world.
Now, actually, let's finish the quest and then we will lore dump.
Woohoo! Lore dump, gonna be a lore dump.
Ba-dum bum 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 bum.
Ah, you're returned. Emraz Noon, I want to apologize for the disrespect I've shown you. You're not to blame for my father leaving. I realize that now. Okay, I guess you needn't apologize. We are men of the M tribe. It is only natural we might quarrel in one way or another. Now that you know the truth, what will you do now? If you would have me, I wish to rejoin the M tribe as a Tia. I will become stronger and one day carry on in my father's footsteps. By his blade, I swear it. Very well. I welcome you once more as Mzet Tia of the M tribe. Train hard, young one, and become the man I know your father believed you could be. I would also hold a memorial service to honor your father's sacrifice. We do not have his remains, but I pray his soul will at last be at peace. Thanks for all your help. I might have never learned about my father if you hadn't showed up. The next time we meet, you'll be addressing me as Mzet Noon. At least, I hope so. I also expect a rematch for that first thrashing you gave me.
Oh, I will thrash you as often as you want.
Yeah.
You are such a bottom.
I should... The fox lied.
Yeah, yeah!
I should get going. I have to reintroduce myself to a lot of people. Till we meet again.
Ta-da!
Words fail to express my gratitude, adventurers. You will make a fine Noon someday. When his time comes, I hope you will offer him support again as you did this day.
I
Okay,
don't think
I
we
wanna
want to
know.
take the next one.
Right.
I mean,
Just
it's still
a little
hilarious, but it will eventually even out.
And we've seen the story part you wanted to show off.
Yeah! So,
6.
20 years ago. Do you remember what happened 20 years ago in these neck of the woods? It's been a while, so I thought the reminder might be good.
No, bracelet. I can't remember what I had for dinner yesterday.
Fair. So, Garleans occupying the fringes
Right.
decided to take the local populace and use them for weapon experiments of the chemical kind. What was the name of this weapon?
Black Rose.
It also had an effect of making the local wildlife go crazy.
Oh, okay.
And what is one of the effects of Black Rose? The body
Really?
is so polarized to light it becomes stone.
Okay. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. By the way, for those taking notes in the future,
Yeah, there will be a quiz on that later.
There will be lots of quizzes on that later. Right now, it's all foreshadowing through side quests.
Yeah, wow. I did not realize they had that one.
Yeah. Hey, LSA. How long has it been since we saw Father? Maybe Alphano and I ought to visit Charlian.
I'm sure you will.
Eventually.
Expansions.
So, if your mother's food is so good, why... So, if your mother's food is so good, why are you such a terrible cook? Honestly, you've got to get her to teach you the basics while you're here. Actually, now that I think about it, we might want to continue the chain with Imraz Noon.
Oh no.
For more Black Rose lore.
Yeah, the rose blooms twice. Yeah, it's gonna be about Black Rose. Okay. Fine. Darn you!
Sorry.
Healing and casting. The rose blooms twice. Emraz Noon's furrowed brow suggests there may be trouble afoot. What? Try this again. What fortuitous timing. I would ask a favor of you. I spoke again with the Vera regarding the death of Amat, and heard a disturbing rumor as to why the beasts of Virjala ran amok that fateful day. They believe the Kalyana were behind it. It's hard to believe such a reclusive tribe would do such a thing, but I would be foolish to doubt the word of the Vera. We must be certain, which is why I ask you who seek the truth at the heart of this matter. Perhaps it is mere coincidence, but the Kalyana have been acting strange of late, leaving their borders to venture into East End. An ill wind blows across the fringes. Please, you must find out what they are up to.
Yes, sir. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Burp coming through.
Burby burp. Don't we want to go more north?
I am following the quest point.
Yeah. Okay, at East End, and that'd be out there. It's just odd place for Kalyana.
They did say they were straying out of their territory.
This is pretty far out of their territory. Boy, take one bridge and everybody's crossing the chasm. Well then.
Oh, it's, probably...
Yeah.
Oh, look. Where? You're kind of far afield. What's going on,
Not
girl?
nearly as far as the Kalyana were.
Griffin's Bane! Oh, thank goodness you've arrived. Twice now you two have saved me from a certain doom. After completing my reports in Gridania, I thought it prudent to return and learn more about the history of this region. I was especially interested in the tree they called the Precipitant One, and it is revered as a source of great spiritual energy. I was told this was a place of beauty before the Garleans arrived, yet an air of gloom hangs over the place now.
Oh, yeah, I am starting to remember this one. I'm remembering it better than the previous quest, actually.
I plan to investigate the I can read.
Degradation.
I know.
Okay.
I'm suddenly tripping over words at the moment. And that annoys me to no end, because I'm a wordy person.
Yeah.
I plan to investigate the degradation of this area, starting with this tree, when I was assaulted by the Quiliana. But what brings you here?
The Kalyana.
You suspect they've been driving the beast of the Virgala into a frenzy? Perhaps it's related to the strange behavior as of late. At any rate, we should have a look around. There has to be a reason why they came all this way. If fates are kind, they'll have left us a clue.
Yeah, I remember this. I hadn't connected it with some of the rest of it because, of course, this is all happening so far away from where you get the quest. I hadn't realized it was actually connected to the M tribe. I'd forgotten that part.
Precipitant
Recipient one. Recipient. A foul odor assaults your nostrils, but you find nothing out of the ordinary. I think that counts as out of the ordinary, but sure. It is a huge tree. Strange fumes are emanating from the roots of this tree.
Thunder's rolling through, too.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find anything? I recognize these markings. This is a container of black rose. 12 help us if any more samples yet remain. You don't suppose the Quiliana hid this here, did you? What could they possibly want with it? I think that's going to be you.
Dunya, Rena, are you unharmed? Well, someone's gotten better if he got the drop on anyone. Don't look so surprised. Shooting a few arrows isn't that difficult, even for me. I'm surprised. Trust me.
Also, notice the sword on his hip.
That'd be his dad's sword. He had it there at the end of the previous.
Right.
That's why it wasn't there at the rock anymore. But that's not important. I come bearing news from Emraz Noon. He went to meet with the Vera to offer them thanks for taking me in after my father's disappearance. It was there he learned an awful truth about the incident that claimed his life. The Kalyana used a strange fruit to drive the beasts of Virjala mad. The stampede was meant to drive out the M tribe so they could claim our lands as their own.
Strange fruit? Of course! The Persephone one. I'm never gonna get that name right, am I?
Apparently not.
I'm sorry. I tried! This is only a theory, mind you, but if the contents of that container leaked into the soil, it may have had adverse effects on the plant life here. It would certainly explain the condition of this tree.
Now that the Garlands no longer move freely through these woods, the Kalyana likely saw this as a chance to harvest the fruit and finish what they started. It's a plan that reeks of their people, never wanting to sully their own hands. Thanks to you two, we can ensure it won't come to fruition. I'd love nothing more than to avenge my father here and now, but I know that's not what he'd want. I'll take her back to the Peering Stones. Emraz will know what to do with her.
Wow, he actually does have a brain.
Yeah. When did that happen?
When we weren't looking, apparently.
Yeah.
I better go and contact Serpent Marshal Brookstone. We need to get men out here and dispose of that container. Thank you again for your help, Rena, Ladonia. I hope our next meeting is under better circumstances.
So, yeah, that's the second time we've worked with her and Black Rose. I'm trying to remember if there's any more.
I think that's it so far. And here we are. Excuse me.
Welcome back, my friends. Tell me, what did you find at the East End? My word! So what the Vera told me was true. I never thought it a concern that the Kiyana should seclude themselves. They always seemed so peaceful. Yet our carelessness nearly brought about the end of the M tribe. Well, we will not make that mistake again. I will deal with the Kalyana you captured after they tell us all they know. I'm honestly surprised to see MZ Tia choose to seek my counsel rather than deal with them himself. There is hope for him yet. Again, we find ourselves in your debt. I foresee great things ahead for the M tribe, and I'm certain you have helped set us on the path to lasting prosperity.
Okay, the next one we can
I
skip.
believe is the unlock.
Yeah, that's the unlock to the beast tribe, to the society. One of these names, I will
Yes.
get that name right.
But not this day?
Not this day. And I go, because I've got other skills. Need I remind you, I'm one of the finest hunters this tribe has ever seen. And speak for yourself. I don't remember you being a master culinarian. She's not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, Theron would take offense, but that's another matter.
Yeah, well. I was looking to see if I could find any more of the storyline by basically looking up Tala. They mentioned the initial set of side quests that she's involved in, but they don't mention the fact that she's involved in this last one. Shame on them. The first of many. Alphino hopes that you are ready to rejoin the main host. We're also ready to rejoin the main quest.
Ooh. Main quest.
I trust you are well rested and refreshed, yes. Then let us return to the front. The greater part of the Alliance forces should have advanced into the peaks by now, but I expect we will pass many of our comrades on the road east. There is a checkpoint along the way, as I recall, but we need only identify ourselves to the soldiers in order to pass. We go to a new place.
No other quests.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Mr. Recruit. We're ready to pass. Scions, a pleasure to have you with us again. You'll be happy to hear that we've taken Alagari and have already begun fortifying it as our new base of operations in the peaks. Give a shout to the lads as you pass, eh?
The peaks.
I remember how they laughed. Alliance and Resistance soldiers, eager for battle, trading jokes as we marched east towards the peaks. Beyond this last line of defenses lay the locks and the city. Breaching it would be no small feat. But we beat the Imperials back, just like that. And we liberated a village, the first of many.
Lovely, and we arrive in the midst of a dust storm.
My village, the one we visited with Mifrid, it's far to the north. There's no easy way to get to it from here, though.
Through the pass and onward to the southeast, was it?
The Imperials sure do like their towers, don't they? Yes.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. Big,
You haven't seen the last of Gurlian-built towers.
Nope. As you can see, this part of the peaks is much higher than the northern reaches, hence why the Imperials built Speculum Imperatoris where they did. See those 3 towers to the east? That's her. Sits right on the edge of the cliffs, so attacking it from the north's a fool errand. From the south, on the other side, she's no different than any other Imperial installation. Like you can see it through the fog.
Yeah, yeah. Can you see it? No, not in this weather. And not at night.
Oh. You see now why Villadina was so important? Eh? Right then. Come along. We're waiting. They're waiting for us at Algiri. You can just barely see the silhouette of it, like right here and here. Oh no, the Pantera! The Pantera wants a bite of Chocobo! Oh god, that fate is up. Do we dare?
Maybe?
Ignore the
We're
ads,
of level.
just go after the main thing.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna be... Oh boy. Boy, I'd forgotten this.
If we do this, it will just be by the hair of our skinny
Yes.
skin.
Oh boy. So the damage is certainly catching up to the distance. That's a good sign. Peeps! You might need to get ready to resummon Peeps. Okay, he reset.
Ow.
Yeah. Tell me about it. I just got a couple of the minor guys on me. This is not good. Trying to get... Now, what was I doing? Oh, Marshmallow! Marshmallow's down! Come on!
Yeah, we didn't do it. Don't have enough DPS.
Yeah, and we started a little late.
One person can do this if they start right at the very top.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm going to... Dead!
Uh-oh. I will avenge you! No, I won't.
Unfortunately, I'm cute in reunion
Yeah,
still.
just stay.
Phoenix down?
I didn't even think about it. No. No. Come on, select! Damn it, when did he go down? Healer. Marshmallow, heal yourself! Uh-oh. I'm probably going to go down. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have rested myself and ported back in. I'm sorry.
Ow.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Don't you work?
We tried!
Okay, let me go get you.
I should have just ported in from reunion, though it'd be a flight travel for me.
Yeah. But there's no way I was going to get a Phoenix down off with all the stuff on me.
Yeah.
They'd interrupt me.
Sorry, we did not.
No problem.
That is one of the harder ones, but I believe...
Well, listen to that theme. That is a zone boss.
Yeah, that's a pseudo-zone boss. I believe it grants music.
Right.
There's another one that's a zone boss, which we totally can do if it pops.
Right.
It'll pop, like, right in here about.
Okay. Towards Good Blade.
And that one grants
got a few
burning.
exploration pips.
Sorry about that. We got distracted and failed.
Aligiri was once a hub of trade and commerce, as I recall, hence the need for a large central square.
Aligiri's famous for giant crystal. Some say Ralgar himself put it there. The settlement is remarkably intact. I see little evidence of fighting. Here we are, The new base of operations for the Alliance and the Resistance.
Ah, there you are. Greetings, General. I see you have been quite busy in our absence. Less than you may imagine. The Imperials fled at our coming, and we took the village without a fight. Your timing is impeccable. We are about to discuss the strategy to seize Specula Imperatoris. Though we are fresh from the road, we should be glad to attend. Good. Take a moment to gather yourselves, and join us when you are ready. Mine fresh from the road, we're fresh from that fate.
Yes. Now, pause.
Uh-huh. Ooh.
Chocobo.
I'm going to touchy-touchy.
And then touchy-touchy.
Yes. Well, the chocobo kind of counts as touchy-touchy as well. Touch the chocobo.
There. That way, if I go down again...
Don't even remember what my home is.
For me, it's Reunion. I should fix that.
Camp Dragonhead.
Really? Really?
Really? Really?
I'd recommend set your home point here for the moment.
But, Camp Dragonhead!
And you call me the dumb one.
I do. Rather cowardly of them, uncharacteristically so.
I don't know why the Imperials would abandon Alighieri without a fight, but I'm glad they did. So that's why the village was unharmed.
Strong and unified. And Manago would rather not keep General Alden and the others waiting. Fending, maiming, striking, scouting. So either fending or maiming.
Say when you're ready.
Line.
Okay, you're ready.
Line.
Well, you heard the Flame General. Looks like we have a meeting to attend.
And 280 more Dragoon.
Hey, Conrad! How's it going?
Enjoy your time with Manago and her kin. Aye, that's what I want to hear. Too many soldiers forget the importance of time away from all this.
Storeroom officer?
The Imperials underestimated us once. They paid dearly for it. They may not be so easily deceived next time, but if we cannot fool them, we will simply have to break them.
Friedman, barely sticking his head over the table.
Oh wow, yes. Everything appears to be in order. Very good. Very good.
What's hilarious is if you're a Lala, you're like barely sticking your head over the table, and it's like...
Yeah. Yeah.
Serpent officer?
On behalf of the Elder Seeds here, I thank you for your swift and decisive action against the primal menace. We are not unaware of the danger it posed to our fair nation. that, everyone? Then let us begin. Alighieri is ours, and for mercy we took it without losing a single man. But we dare not grow complacent. Specula Imperatoris will not be so easily won. If I may, General, should we not pause to consider the Imperial's motivations? For Xenos to surrender a fortified settlement of strategic importance without so much as firing a shot is inexplicable. We searched the village and found no traps or other signs of sabotage. Suspicious though it may be, I will not refuse this gift from our enemy. The path to Alamigo is through the east, through Specula Imperatoris and Castrum Abania. It bears repeating, however, that the latter is home to a massive cannon with unparalleled range and destructive power. Which means that we will need to strike Specula Imperatoris quickly, both to limit their ability to locate our forces in the field, and to utilize the installation as a shield against attack, as they would doubtless not risk damaging the towers. I see. And we have no choice but to accept what we have been given. Aye, that's the way of it. I've no doubt that Xenos has got something planned, but we'll just have to deal with it when the time comes. To the assault, then. The main host will commence a direct assault on Specula Imperatoris. During this time, I would hold the Scions in reserve at Alighieri to deal with any Imperial forces that may be dispatched in response. Understood.
Wait a minute. We should be fighting with you in the Resistance. I understand you don't want to rely too much on Rena and Ladonia after what they've been through, but at least let the rest of us do our part. Don't do anything reckless, alright?
Really? From Rena?
She's not allowed to fight!
It's just not a sentiment I expect from her. What does she know about not being reckless?
Wreck what? Wreck-It Ralph?
See? Fine.
I won't. I promise I'll do what Conrad says.
Mayhap it would be best if I accompanied you. Eorzea can stay with Rena and Ladonia.
Oh, go on if you must. The two of us can take care of ourselves. Not sure about Rena, though. She's crazy.
You have your orders. Dismissed.
That's right. I'm the crazy one.
You're just the punching one.
I get to punch things?
Probably.
Yeah. I get to
Meanwhile,
punch
deep
things.
within an Imperial research facility. That's never good. Yeah, that doesn't look any better.
Yeah, that's not good at all. Especially body bags. Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh!
that's not any better.
Oh, my head.
Let us see. So, she lives. Impressive. Or merely lucky, though that too may prove a useful trait.
My lord, what have you done to me?
Though we Garleans are intellectually and physiologically superior in almost all respects, we lack the hereditary traits required for the reliable manipulation of ether, hence our unique inability to wield magics. This deficiency, for want of a better word, saw us subjected to decades of oppression by the lesser races, and we were eventually driven to seek shelter in the cold northern reaches of Ilsabard. Fortunately, said region was replete with vast deposits of ceruleum, which proved instrumental in the development of Magitech, a revolutionary technology conceived to compensate for our disadvantage. It was with Magitech that we grew strong, that our nation became an empire. Yet, ultimately, this was an extrinsic solution to an intrinsic problem. What I wanted was not a crude device to be used in lieu of magic. Through modification of the Garlean genome, I argued that it might be possible to enhance a subject's ability to manipulate ether, effectively empowering them to wield magics. Alas, my theories were met with consternation in the Imperial Court. Only Lord Xenos, with commendable foresight and wisdom, deigned to support my research.
You gave me this treatment, but I'm not Garlean.
Alamegan through and through. What you have been granted is far greater than mere magic. Before that lesser light, it is as a second sun.
I am informed that Alagiri was recently occupied by the Resistance, and that an attack on Specular Imperatoris is considered imminent. This could provide an ideal opportunity to test her performance in the field.
Your skulls, was it? They have joined the garrison at the Watchtower?
Yes, my lord. By your leave, I would rendezvous with them and lead a counterattack against the insurgents.
No. Even were you to leave now, you would not arrive in time. There is another duty I would entrust to you.
Aha.
Found you.
Someone's been skulking about. Naughty, naughty
Yes.
boy. Oh.
Someone is making a very good French ninja waiter.
Do me a check for a search.
Eh?
Alice. The Garlean, or the, Garlean doctor we just dealt with.
Oh. Give me a moment here. Yeah, AULUS.
Is he
Now,
the
let's see.
guy we had to deal with when assaulting the Tower of Babel on our mains?
Doesn't look like it. Babel. No, come on. Have to deal with him at which point in Babel?
He was the scientist trying to control the first boss behemoth guy.
Barnabas.
Yeah. He then shoved his soul in.
And of course, none of these things are wanting to talk about the story part.
And the second
Guys.
boss?
Guys. Actually. No. Boy, nobody ever talks about the... No. Man, guys, stop talking about anything other than the one thing I actually give a damn about. Right. Actually, the scientist there is Luge.
Okay. A
That's
different
right.
guy then.
Yes.
I thought we had to deal with Alice again at some point.
From what I'm seeing, not directly, however. The entire body swapping bit in Shadowbringers is his technology.
Yeah, and I thought that was the same guy who shoved his soul in Luge.
No, because the person who's using the technology is Fantaniel. No, it can't be Alice. Presumably. I'm not sure if we have a body.
Ah.
Okay, let's talk to Eorzea.
Sorry about
Probably
the sidetrack,
wrap things up for the
Alice.
night.
So full of
There was lore to be researched.
Yes. So full of fire and eager, weren't they? Well, I wouldn't worry too much. They're strong, and they have each other. At least he spared me the trouble of having to speak up. I wasn't about to let Lise go alone. Side quests! We have side quests!
Now we know what we're doing next week.
I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 side quests. Woohoo! Side quests.
Okay.
I know, kind of hard to see you through Chocobo, but oh yeah.
They made a dressing room.
Yeah. Well.
So, do they have any place for us to drink around here? It is a rest zone.
Over here, sort of.
Wow, aren't you dressed?
Hmm?
The Chocobo.
Which one?
The one that Marshmallow is next to.
Oh, yeah.
That's also the porter.
That is the Alamegan barding, which comes off of the fate I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Just above
I remember
Good
doing
Blade.
that fate before. I'm not sure if Ryan and Faye have actually done it.
Yes, they have.
Okay. I know they've participated in it. I can't remember whether or not we successfully did. I kind of remember we did. I think it took us a couple of tries.
It took us a couple of tries because Rye got hers and Theron bounced from his inventory because his inventory was full.
Oh no! Yeah, let's not have that happen again.
He was very distraught.
Yes! Considering what it takes to get that, yes!
Yeah, well. But yeah, it's a very pretty party.
Are you okay? You're just sleeping. Okay.
Yeah, he's a tired burp.
Yeah. It's been hauling all that fabric and probably toting the wagon.
But those seats right there are the only seats, as far as I know, in the entire area.
Hold on. Okay, I have bottles in front of me.
Better than a frontal lobotomy?
Maybe? I wouldn't know.
So, yeah. That's pretty much it for the evening. We don't dare start anything new. We've only got a couple minutes left.
No.
So, we
have marching orders for next week.
Slight problem for tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
On Theron and Rylea. I was hoping today that we could get into
we never did the
third walk. And
I guess that's what we're doing tomorrow.
And we really need the weekly coin from the third walk.
Yes. So I guess that's tomorrow night.
Yeah. So we've got that tomorrow. We've got the Koi, which are ready to do the quest rep up for the last stage of them.
Yes. Yeah, we have a few things to get through. We need our weekly. We need to get through the Yokoi. We're still halfway through the final Wachimeki Meki chain. So we need to get back to that.
Trying to think what else.
Well, there's always more Dark Knight and Samurai training.
Yep. You actually got, 2 levels of Dark Knight?
One.
Aw.
Just one. But I went from very early in... Very late there. Well, anyway, it was more than a level. It was like a level and a half, but...
Yay!
But yeah, I'm at something like 95, so like 5 levels to go.
And you got new gear.
Yes.
Soon you will have 3 max level tanks. 3 of the 4.
Yes. And then I definitely start paying attention to Samurai. Which, yes! We didn't tell that story. So, I am slowly trying to catch up on all the various classes with Rylea. And a while ago I decided to basically take care of the earliest ones I hadn't gotten to, just to get them out of the way and make sure I do them and aren't just staring at them after everything else and going, oh god, I have no motivation. So the latest up has been Dark Knight, which is the second one out of Heaven's Word. It is finally getting close to completion. It's in the mid-90s. The next one up for me is Samurai, which is the only one out of Stormblood that I haven't done. So I took that the other day. Smudge is a bit busy when I say, yeah, I'm going to go get the quest, and she's just, oh, wait for me, and I'm going, nah, I can do it, and everything. And yeah, the quest to get the samurai class unlocked, the first thing they have you do is go into a solo duty fight against basically who's going to be your trainer. So, you've never seen the class before. You pop in at level 50 with a whole bunch of abilities because you're level 50 and have to fight this guy. And Smooch is going, yeah, I wanted to show you my bar and everything first because it's a tough fight. It was easy.
And then I want to recommend, don't go into it.
Yeah.
Straight up, go pound on some training dummies first.
Yeah, and I'm going, oh no, it was easy. Really? Well, I did stare at my bar for like 3 to 5 minutes first, resorting everything and mostly figuring out what it does, and then, in the middle of fight going, okay, I have these two swapped from where I wanted them, and I want and these are swapped with this other pair from where I want them. But short of that, I knew what the main abilities were and what I was supposed to be doing at a very high level. And yeah, it was actually not that bad of a fight that way. But I did stare at my bar for 5 minutes parsing it all out first.
Yeah.
But yeah, as much as just, I'll give you some help and everything. This is kind of tough. It's going to be a problem. And I'm going, no, I beat it already.
Good going, kitten?
Yes.
With that said, it is time and past time to call it a night. Thank you all very much for coming along this evening. We will be back tomorrow on Theron and Rylea as they do their standard shtick.
That too.
Maybe run...
Bad jokes and all?
Bad jokes and all. Oh my god, the jokes are bad.
And like I said, I've been holding on to that joke since like Wednesday.
We will see you tomorrow. Until then, be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and we will see you tomorrow.
Yes, everyone have a great night. Hope to see you here at 9:30 Pacific tomorrow evening. And for Dashing Dragoon and Annoying Little Sister.
Yes.